Hi, Max here from Cybert Media, and I present to you today the Google Workspace updates from November 2021.
Add a page break before paragraphs in Google Docs. You can now add page breaks before paragraphs in Google Docs to make sure that all headings always start on a new page. This way you can quickly and easily bring more order and clarity to your document. Additionally, this means that important Microsoft documents that also use this feature can now be imported or converted to docs in the same way without losing this kind of formatting. Easily add to Google Docs with a new universal add menu. Google already introduced the so-called smart chips some time ago. These are interactive elements like people, meetings or dates that can be inserted into Google Docs. Now Google has created a universal menu for inserting these and other frequently used elements that can be accessed simply by writing the add sign. So you can easily and quickly insert such smart chips, text blocks or files and other documents into your Google Doc. View richer information about colleagues and stakeholders using people chips in Google Sheets. With the add sign, you can now also insert person chips in Google Sheets instead of just entering a name. These chips offers you extended contact information about the inserted people and easy ways to contact them via Google Chat, Meet or email, or to make an appointment with them. This has been possible in Google Docs for a while, now also in Sheets. Request and review formal document approvals in Google Docs. You can now get approvals for your documents in Google Docs, Sheets and Slides, for example before sharing a document with others or publishing an article written in Docs. You can select the person who needs to approve the document and set a date by which this should be done. This person can then approve, reject and make comments or changes to the document. Extending Google Drive user blocking to include comments and mentions. A few months ago, Google enabled the blocking of other users in Google Drive. Users blocked by you are no longer able to share documents with you or access documents shared by you. Now, Google is extending this feature by no longer showing you notifications when the blocked user mentions you in a document or text. This applies to both in-app notifications and emails. Copy a single page or subset of pages in new Google Sites. In Google Sites, in addition to creating a copy of a complete Google site, it is now possible to copy individual pages or several pages with subpages of a Google site to other Google sites. Set aside time for focus in Google Calendar. Google has added a new event type to Google Calendar, Focus Time. With the help of the focus times, you can block out time in your calendar where you can focus on something and not be disturbed by meetings. Similar to the out of office function, you can set whether all meeting requests you receive during this time should be automatically rejected. In addition, you can also book a room here, for example if you want to retreat to a single room in the office. Indicate whether you'll join a meeting virtually or in person now on Gmail. In July, Google added the feature to more accurately mark the type of participation in Google Calendar. This means that when you accept an appointment, you can directly indicate to others whether you are participating via video conference or on-site. When you receive an appointment invitation, you will always receive it via email. There you can confirm or cancel directly in the email. With this update, it is now also possible in Gmail to mark the type of participation. This was previously only possible directly in the calendar. Please note that the exact type of participation is not visible for participants for other systems like Microsoft Outlook. Spaces in Google Chat can now be deleted. In the Google Workspace versions Business Starter and Business Standard, it is now possible to delete spaces in Google Chat. Previously it was only possible to leave such a space but not to delete it completely. This function should also appear next year for the other Workspace versions. This is probably related to the fact that Google Vault, Google's backup storage, is connected in the other versions. Host Google Meet meetings with up to 500 participants. For all Google Workspace versions from Business Plus onwards, up to 500 participants are now possible at the same time in a Google Meet. This helps companies, for example, to hold larger interactive company meetings in times of Corona. In addition, there's also the streaming option for even larger audiences. Also, the interactivity is of course limited here. Finally, a little preview. Use new immersive backgrounds and styles for Google Meet on the web. Google adds Meet 5 new backgrounds. These backgrounds include light animations like sun reflections and rain or snowfall, making them look even more realistic but not childish or distracting. Additionally, there are now some effects that can be applied to your actual background. That's it for November. See you in a month.